and it would have pulled you and the Moira. As soon the god timing, the millimeter, the second before that, you launched your Suzu, so by the time you started to get pulled, it saved you. Saved you and the Moira. Absolutely brilliant play. I think this. Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today's video is VOD review. Before we start the VOD review, I would like to reduce the game sense because apparently it's higher in replays for some mysterious reason. But yeah, welcome to today's video, ladies and gentlemen. VOD review. This VOD review is from my dear friend that bullies me a lot, that hates me a lot, that thinks I'm fucking weird as fuck for bringing my goddamn console on my vacation. Because apparently, if I spend money on a battle pass on a game, I don't have the right to finish it. Even when I'm on vacation, I should forget about my life. So, yeah, we did a VOD review of her, by the way, a couple months ago. It was tragic. It was one of the worst. Okay, I'm kidding. But this is a complete improvement from this from last time. So I guess this is like some sort of an update. She absolutely popped the fuck off here, and we would like to see. But even if you watch the part 1 of this video, her shurikens, I've always complimented it. She is a deadly ass Kiriko that I would never ever want to go against. So far positioning is good, ability wise is good. No Suzu spam, for example. There you go, that's a good Suzu. Like old Nora would have Suzu'd the first critical hit that was all the way in the back line, and she wouldn't have had it for the monkey. So already like good, great ability management and stuff like that. So good positioning, keeping the monkey alive. So far so good. Yeah, like because guys, if you really watch her first VOD that I like, look at that consecutive headshots back to back. Like that is just something that I don't know. As a man, it turns me on. If that makes any sense. But anyways, but if you watch the first part, she used to spam that Suzu on cooldown. By the way, good reaction time, even though she didn't hit it, because that monkey still got hit by the pulse one, but still, reaction was there. But look at the shurikens, dude. Like, look, that Tracer will stop freaking going for the Kiriko because of how much shurikens that she's landing, bro. Like, there's nasty ass headshots. Of course, Kiriko got nerfed. She doesn't 2-tap the squishy anymore. She needs a 3 or 2 in a body, I think, or 3 in a body. 3 in a body, I think. But yeah, look at that, dude. Even when the target is 1 HP, she doesn't respect them enough to finish them with a body. She goes for the what you call it. For the headshot. That was a good Suzu and TP to save herself and get away. Yes, the Lori ulted, but she had landed a good Suzu before. That's the typical classic. But look, just feast your eyes on this beautiful consecutive shots. Oh my god. Tracer, like, so far, like, the left click shit is just absolutely nasty. Oh my god. I'm orgasming, dude. I'm sorry, but like seriously, oh no fucking way, dude. They're just absolutely disastrous, dude. Disaster strikes with the enemy team. Kiriko is wiping the entire team, by the way. I have to mention that this is a duo with the other support, Soliba TTV. I'm assuming he's another fellow Twitch streamer. Shout out to you, Mr. Soliba. Okay, so yeah, like so far, one of the things that was like the one thing that I would comment on. That was not the best Suzu. You could have exercised patience because your monkey was there to bubble your solo ulted Moira, plus the Moira was full HP, and plus the Zarya was not fully charged. So that was the only thing that I have to comment about negatively. But if you're like, the improvement is already visible because last time I reviewed your game, you were spamming those Suzus on cooldown. I have to point out that one thing: when you're playing against the Tracer, you have to always expect. I would Suzu that. You have to always. Oh no! Are you taking the tank? Oh yeah. No fucking way. She did most of the damage. That's actually absurd. But yeah, I need to mention this. As a Kiriko player, when you go against a Tracer, you have to anticipate pulse bombs because that McCree, you could have always try to Suzu that, but you didn't even put it, like, you didn't even think about it, so like you weren't even planning to do it. So a better Kiriko would always at least keep that in mind. Not necessarily do it successfully, but at least the effort, knowing that it's coming. is goes to show that you're even better Kiriko. So yeah, like anticipate ultimates, know what you counter, like pulse bombs, barrages, shatters, because I think the Kiriko nerf, the Suzu nerf, you cannot Suzu someone outside the stun, but you can still pre-Suzu a shatter so you don't get hit by it from the first place. I'm pretty sure. I really don't quote me on that. I'm not sure about that interaction, but I think that's how it should be, and that's how Suzu should work from now on. And honestly, that's how it should have worked from the beginning. So, team comp wise, Kiriko goes well with almost every tank in the game, really. So we have a great team comp. It's not but they are running Orisa. That's gonna make some problems for your Reinhardt, but we'll see. Okay. Now another kill. Damn, you guys see that? The Tracer, she saw the Kiriko. Like I said, I don't mind that Suzu, but like exercise patience. That Ryan has a shield. He was completely out of the fight. You know, the even better play would be just to exercise patience and just heal him up without the Suzu. Because you never know. Like if you always have a chance to. That was not the best Suzu, and I think she knows it. But of course, if you ever have the chance to get away with a fight, healing someone without using the Suzu, do it, because you never know when you're gonna need the Suzu. So yeah, some things you can exercise patience on, some things no. For example, that I would Suzu that. That's just too dangerous. Yeah, like I would Suzu that for sure. Because in any other elos, people will jump to pressure. And call out the low HP Moira and finish her off, because that's Suzu on the right. That wasn't necessary because he has shield. He can get away with things, but not your Moira. So yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say that. Have you guys seen how the Tracer changed her playstyle? Like she completely stopped going for the backline for the Kiriko. She's farming the tank now. Like she's actually terrified. Yes, I have my game in German. Apologies for my non-German fans. Also, by the way, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing not too bad myself. Ooh, that was right on time. Almost too late, but you got it right on time. Nice damage on the burst damage on the Orisa. Yeah, mine was too deep, so it would have been a waste to ult. So I would definitely not ult this one. Not ult that. Yeah, I wouldn't ult that. It's a lost fight. Oh my gosh, you're actual god. But yeah, that was not the best positioning because any other tank, because he was literally one shot away from dying. So a better Orisa would have not missed one less projectile. So just consider playing a little bit more with your Reinhardt. Like you could have saved him there, TP Suzu. But I guess, you know, he was way outside the fight, I suppose, and you thought that it's a reset. You got it out, but, you know, it turned out he made a play. So, yeah, just next time, be aware. Be aware of when's the reset and what is your tank doing. But I'm really proud of you for, like, not spamming your Suzu cooldown now. Like, oh my freaking lord! Also, one thing that I don't understand about this Reinhardt, also, again, not really sure about this Suzu. You know, like I said, exercise patience. I would have Suzu'd that now. See? You would have Suzu'd that. Would have saved some money if they got stuck on the Orisa ultimate. But yeah, I was gonna comment on the Reinhardt. I'm not really sure what's his point by rotating to Hypon every time. I guess he was trying to, I mean, if he's doing with the McCree, it makes sense because you always want to shield your High Noon. But he kept doing that like back to back, so like I don't understand. I hope that he's doing with the McCree. Okay, what do they have? So, ooh, the freak out. She didn't do it the first time, and then when she said the second time, like there was a whole. I don't know what happened over there, cause you know your camera was looking, but it's looking like a loss of a fight. You abandon your Ashe. And you decide to TP inside the point. You got the Bob out, but you're stuck. So a couple of bad decisions on this round, but Ryan against Orisa, you're never gonna have a good time. Especially when the enemy hit scan has a pocket, that means the Orisa can be free, while the Ryan cannot be free, so... Yeah, that was a little bit of a team comp diff right there. They countered your team comp, so there's not... Because you had a brawlery team comp, but Orisa is anti-brawl, so your entire team comp was kind of useless, so... Let's see if this Mr. Flash Shark here swaps, because I think it'll be GG's if he doesn't. Oh, there you go. He goes D.Va. That's exactly what your team needs. And what do you know? D.Va counters everything that they're running. But the most dangerous thing about running D.Va in control map, you're so vulnerable to being counter swapped. And if the enemy team counter swaps you, you are in the back foot because you're forced to swap. And when you're forced to swap after winning the first fight, you're gonna drop all the advantage that you had. Well, and not just you're gonna give the advantage to the enemy team. So they're gonna come to the second fight with an ultimate, and you're resetting fully. So yeah. So that was just a little bit unfortunate. You just happened to come when the Ash peaked on the right side, so you got two-shotted with the Ash pocket. So, but I think your team got it. They won the fight somehow. And yeah, okay, yeah. Knowing this elo, the counter swap is immediately in play. So this is where things might get hairy, and this is where you actually have to work for. I don't like the fact that you're frontlining right now. Bad positioning. But yeah, I don't. But I mean, I guess that's just your style. You're really not a pussy Kiriko, and I appreciate that a lot. So all in all, like look at this, like just literally look at this, like bad positioning on the beginning when you got hit by the Ash because you literally just stood still. But after that, you adjusted and look, you're always ready to influence every fight that you take. So like that's just so great. Are you gonna take out the Ash too? No fucking way, bro. That's absolutely disgusting. But yeah, I was gonna say this is where you like as I was saying, you literally started doing. I wanted to say that this is where you actually have to start working for your win. If you want to win this game, this is where you actually have to shine because your team is being counter swapped, and your D.Va is really in a bad spot. She can't swap now because she has her ultimate and she's being countered. But luckily, the enemy team DPS is getting staggered so hard they don't know how to actually approach the game. They swapped to double flankers to counter your Widowmaker. Oh, dude, they're... Oh, wow. Nice peel for your DPS. But I, really, don't be like the enemy team. Like, yes, counter swap is part of the game, but don't go too far. Like, don't play the, don't be, don't, oh, by the way, nice shots. I think your Suzu just saved, I think you just countered the graph. I'm pretty sure you just countered the graph. But before we go there, I wanted to say, if you, counter swap is part of the game, oh, of course, but don't, when something happens to the game, don't let the first thing that comes into your mind is counter swap, because these guys went Sombra Genji or Sombra Tracer to counter the Widow, and then this guy went Zarya to counter the D.Va, and they don't even play these characters well. They got staggered, they didn't know how to do it, they pushed in when the site's active, so if you just kept playing the characters that you're playing just a little bit better by changing your style, you'd have had a much better experience. So if you don't know how to play the counter swap game, don't play the counter swap game for the sake of counter swapping. You know, just to try. It's just counter swap is just such an issue for that. I'm pretty sure you countered that graph because that was the most perfect Suzu. I don't think there was a more perfecter time you could have landed because I don't know how the Suzu works after the nerf. So technically, a graph is not stunned, so it's a pull. So it's like a hinder. But does Kiriko's Suzu save you from increased hinder? I don't know, but let's see. Because it looked like you were getting pulled. It's still so far, it's still, you didn't Suzu and it still didn't hit the surface. So the graph is not activated. Still not activated. Still not activated. This is where it got activated. And it would have pulled you and the Moira. As soon the god timing, as soon as it got activated, you launched like the timing, because if you get caught in the grab, you can't use any escape abilities. But the second, right, like the millimeter, the second before that grab started, got activated, you launched your Suzu. So by the time you started to get pulled, it saved you. Yeah. Saved you in the Moira. Absolutely brilliant play. I think this is the play of the game. By play of the game, I mean like not like the product that Overwatch does, but like this is like the play of the match for me. And cleanup, damage wise, absolutely perfection. Like it's just so much improvements, and I'm literally so proud of you. So yeah, like VOD reviews do help, and I'm proud of you really. And guys, if you'd like to submit your own VOD reviews, comment down below. And yeah, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And before I say we shall catch you guys in the next one, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video, but Nora is a Kiriko main, sitting in Diamond. Last time I checked, she was mid Diamond. Or mid diamond. So yeah, yeah, guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day wherever you are. Bye bye.